This next piece is another one of my favorite features of Schoology. And in my classrooms, I'm able to use this feature to go almost totally paperless. And what we're talking about is creating assessments. So with the exception of my AP government students who do practice-free response questions, you have to write them out just like the real test, everything is done electronically. So you'll notice I'm back on my test course homepage. I'm just going to go ahead and create or go to the test and quizzes. And then I'm going to just go ahead and add a test or quiz, and I'll just call it whatever, make it the due date whenever, make the category, I'll call it a quiz, go ahead and create. And then you can see in here you actually have a lot of different options, but you can see you can make a good old-fashioned true false, you can make multiple choice, ordering, short answer, fill in the blank, and matching. And what's cool is that with the exception of the short answer essay questions, everything's going to automatically grade itself, so you don't have to do that work. You don't even have to take it to a Scantron machine. Another thing that I really like is down here you can actually import tests or quizzes from a test bank. So if you have a test generator program that came with your text or something like that, you can actually take those questions and import them here. And you can also import from question banks that you can share with other teachers or other people even outside of your district, which is pretty nice. Another feature I wanted to show you, because people ask questions about this a lot, is you can change the availability. So if you're scared that a kid's going to accidentally click on a quiz and get some information, you can make it so it's available all the time from a certain time until then, or from one point until another point, or just hide it now. And you can mess around with some other things. You can randomize the question order. You can make it resumable. You can let the kids see the submissions or not. What I'm going to show you now is some finished quizzes just to give you an idea of what they look like. So for example, here's one that I did earlier in the year with my US history class, and this is one of those subjective essay questions. So here was the prompt down here, and then, or sorry, this is the prompt right here, and then this is actually the student's response that they wrote out. And then over here, I would just go in and give it however many points I thought was appropriate. And I'll also show you an example of one of the multiple choice quizzes for a US AP government class. And what's cool, I'm not going to show you the exact students by student, but you can actually go in and see the stats on each of the questions, so you get an idea of questions that people were struggling with, maybe what are some areas that you want to spend a little more time on. And so it kind of works as like a nice diagnostic tool for those formative assessments as you're going along the way as well. So that's all I got to do to create tests and quizzes. Pretty straightforward, but extraordinarily useful and time saving in the classroom.